Hello there, it's welcome back to the Waifus. I am Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict, and today we're gonna be talking a little bit about Drake Treasure and Phase 3 testing that I've been doing. Thanks to Molky for letting me test your account, because I do not have the Phase 3 yet. I have a Phase 2 Drake, and I almost have a Phase 3 Helm. So next week, in 5 days actually, expect another video talking about Helm on her Phase 3 and how good she is not only as an off-burst healer, but also as a DPS with her 8000% modifier on the burst, right? To see if she can compete with the water characters or not. But today's topic is going to be Drake, Phase 3 treasure testing, and where she's standing right now, and why she is actually now meta for the shotgun team. Before we start, as usual, welcome back to the Waifus. Leave a like, subscribe, help me grow the channel, right? And let's switch a little bit here to Figma, a tool that is not made for this purpose, but I just like using for all my testing because I'm just used to how it works. So that's it. Enough japping on the introduction. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what's going on with these characters, a little bit of the gear they have, the skills. For reference, Drake has 2 lines of attack, 3 lines of elemental, level 0 on the gear, 777, right? The other shotgun girls, we've been running neutral element, so we can check all of them, right? Level 0, 1, and then on the gear, on the skills is 947, and when it comes to Soda, 774 with level 0 on the gear. So pretty even investment, even though of course the treasure is boosting Drake a lot. When it comes to the fire characters, because we also did like a test on normal fire element to compare her. Most of the characters for Fire Monkey has are 0 on the gear, okay, level 0 on the gear, and level 10 skills, for example, for Rappy and other characters. The highest investment he has is literally Drake right now as Fire, okay? So this is a good reference. You guys can see, for example, if she can compete with something like Rapapi, which she can't, because Rappy is stupid strong, but she is catching up to characters like Asuka, to characters like your Rei, your 2B, your A2, etc. No problem on that. And when it comes to catching up to Alice, not gonna happen, or Modernia, not really gonna happen, because those two are really OP characters. Now, all that said, okay, I've been running multiple teams for the most part. The shotgun team we all know is gonna be Toph and Leona, and this is most likely what you're gonna be running on the current raid, because Toph and Leona are buffing the damage for Private and Soda a lot. The shotgun team works because Soda can benefit from Toph a lot, and Private can benefit from Leona as well a lot. So both of them, or all of them, work fantastic. Leona has been out of the shotgun team, but the upcoming raid is weak to water, so it makes sense to keep her here for now. Drake has a lot of value as an off-burst, but even as a DPS, and you'll see on the other screenshots, she's doing fantastic. So I was running like a Rappy Crown just to double check with those two characters, and as you can see, Private Soda are doing like 300 and 267, and just by switching to Toph Leona, they are doing pretty much the same damage. In fact, Private did a little bit more, and then Soda did a little bit less, but it's pretty even out. Like I was saying earlier, this is because the synergy on the shotgun team is probably one of the best teams when it comes to how much damage you can do with a good team that has proper synergy, something Shift Up has not done for other teams yet. We're still waiting for sustained damage, true damage, and everything else that they are still not made a full team like this one. So if you have Toph and Leona, I would recommend investing in them for raids for the most part. I was also running other teams, for example, removing Drake and putting Nor instead, and as you can see, the damage goes down a lot. Private goes down to 212, and Soda goes down to 265, and again, this is all quick, dirty testing. Like I always say, I encourage you guys to also go into Union Rage and also to Anomaly Interception, so you can run mock battles and check the damage yourself. Check why these teams work so well together, not just watch a video and be like, okay, it's good or it's bad, I pull or I skip, right? Always try to understand a little bit more the games. I think it's pretty fun, but at least I enjoy that a lot. Now that said, with Nor, the damage goes down a lot, and Nor is also pretty good for a shotgun team. And if you were to be putting, like I was saying earlier, Drake as a DPS instead of support, as you can see, the damage go up again by a lot, because Drake is buffing not only all of the shotguns, but her own damage is really nice. Now, Drake as a DPS is still not catching up to Soda on the shotgun team, okay, on the shotgun team. Even if I remove Leona right here and I put both bunnies, as you can see, Soda is still doing more because her own damage is good and because Drake is also boosting it by a lot. But it's competing with her. When we talk about the shotgun team, we could be replacing Mate Private with Drake when you need the DPS. As you can see right here, the damage goes down by a lot if you were to put Private instead of Drake. But if you cannot run bunnies, like is the case for this raid where you want to be running Toph Leona, you can be running her as an off-burst instead. If you need a healer, however, or if you like to run a healer, like is my case for all my teams, because I am a pussy, I like autoing as much as I can, and a healer helps with that, right? In my case, I'm gonna be running something like this instead, just because I can not worry about having to heal my characters. Blank will take care of them, no issues. But like I was saying earlier, you are losing a lot of damage that could be coming from privacy if you run something like this and you actually manual them and have them properly invested. Now, all that said about the shotgun team. The Drake is fantastic for this, and I could even put her higher on the tier list than she is for now. If I remember correctly, she's on like a T1 right now. I think she will stay here for now because, just like for example Exia, just like for example other characters, if you remove Drake from the shotgun team, her value goes down by a lot, So she is fantastic, she is a great DPS on her own, but her value will decrease just by taking her out of the shotgun team. Now, on an account where fire is not super invested, she is fantastic. For example, for Molky, she is doing really good in contrast to the other fire DPSs, but this is because Molky does not have investment on a lot of the fire characters. No elemental on the lines, no level up on the skills or the gear, or a mix of both, right? Rappi is invested, and as you can see, as a B1, she's doing almost the same damage as Drake as a B3 with a phase 3 treasure. That's how broken Rappi is, and if you have like a more invested Rappi Red Hood, you're gonna be doing a lot more damage. I'm pretty sure his Rappi is only one copy, yes. So all in all, not only as a shotgun, but also as a fire DPS, is gonna be pretty good, a nice addition to have, honestly. We're talking about treasures that they release some that are amazing, like is the case for Helm, and is the case for Drake now, but then they release some of them that are absolutely just complete niche that most people can ignore. Miranda, for example. If you don't have a Snow White, Miranda is worthless to you and to 99% of the players. And when it comes to Milk, when it comes to Viper, when it comes to so many of these treasures, they are either ultra niche or not worth. So I'm happy to get finally treasures that are pretty good, both Helm and Drake. I would love if they keep releasing them at this level instead of what they've been doing so far, which is a hit or miss in my opinion. All that said, enough jumping though, that's gonna be it for this video. I wanted to go a little bit over Drake and how much he's increasing the damage for the shotgun team and why you should be building her if you haven't started already. Alright, Helm first and then you can go for the Drake treasure. Enough jumping, next week you guys will also get another video talking about Helm after I get phase 3. If any of you have the other new treasures at phase 3, do let me know so I can keep running even more tests. All that said, that's gonna be for this one. As usual, love you all bossos, have a great evening, good luck with your pool generates, I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。